Well, in a befitting reply to Pakistan, India stated that Pakistan has institutionalized the systematic persecution of its own minorities and has a truly abysmal human rights record. Commenting on India, which is demonstrably making great strides in achieving economic progress and social justice, is not merely ironical but perverse. Exercising the right of reply at the high-level segment of the 55th regular session of the UN Human Rights Council on Wednesday, First Secretary Anupama Singh slammed Pakistan over terrorism and said Pakistan has no right to comment on India as its own hands are soaked in the red of the bloodshed from terrorism.
With regard to the extensive references to India made by Pakistan, we note that it is deeply unfortunate for the Council's platform to have once again been misused to make patently false allegations against India. We will make only 3 points. 1. The entire Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh are an integral and inalienable part of India. Pakistan has no locus standi to pronounce on matters that are internal to India. 2. A country that has institutionalized the systemic persecution of its own minorities and has a truly abysmal human rights record, commenting on India, which is demonstrably making great strides in achieving economic progress and social justice, is not merely ironical but perverse. 3. A country that hosts and even celebrates UNHRC-sanctioned terrorists, commenting on India, whose pluralistic ethos and democratic credentials are exemplars for the world, is a contrast for everyone to see. We cannot pay any further attention to a country that speaks while being soaked in red. The red of the bloodshed from the terrorism it sponsors around the world, the red of its debt-riddled national balance sheets, and the red of the shame its own people feel for their government having failed to serve their actual interests.
Slamming Turkey, Anupama Singh said that the country should refrain from making any unsolicited comments on internal matters of India.
India is exercising its right of reply in response to references to India during the high-level segment. Firstly, we regret the comment made by Turkey on a matter that is an internal affair of India and hope that it would refrain from making unsolicited comments on our internal matters in future.
Well, to get more details on this, we have DDI correspondent Amritpal Singh joining us on the phone line. Amrit, India said that Pakistan institutionalized systematic persecution of its own minorities and has an abysmal record. What latest are you getting for us?
Well, the Indian diplomat you heard saying it's a truly abysmal record. She was speaking at the 55th Human Rights Council session of the UN or the United Nations in Geneva, exercising India's right to reply after both Turkey and Pakistan raised the issue of Jammu and Kashmir on the platform. Anupama Singh, the Indian diplomat, rejected Pakistan's allegations, as you said, that its own track records on human rights are truly abysmal. And then she, also warned Turkey for unsolicited comments and saying that Kashmir, J&K is an internal matter of India and Turkey should refrain from commenting on internal matters of India. Basically, she was very vitriolic when it came to Pakistan, where she said that it was soaked in 3 reds, namely the red of bloodshed from terrorism that she says Pakistan sponsors around the world, the red of its debt-riddled national balance sheets, and the red of the shame of its own people that they feel for their government having failed to serve their actual interests. And therefore, they have no locus standi to comment on India's internal matters and use the UNHRC's platform or the UN platform to raise unsubstantiated allegations against India, as J&K and Ladakh are an integral and unalienable part of India. And the constitutional measures taken by the Indian government to ensure socio-economic development and good governance are matters internal to India. And secondly, when she referred to as a country, Pakistan as a country which institutionalized systematic persecution of its own minorities, she highlighted the incidents of persecution against the minorities in Pakistan, especially the Christian minorities. In August last year, if you remember, the Jaranwala issue or the incident where 19 churches were gutted and 89 Christian houses were burnt. So she also highlighted that it's the same country which is not only giving playing host to, but also shielding and sponsoring UNHRC designated terrorists in that country. And so she said, therefore, Pakistan is a country where it is not free of an atmosphere of terrorism, and India has been consistently saying that atmosphere free of terrorism and hostilities is critical to having normal ties with Pakistan, even as the country is struggling with various financial troubles, such as a high depreciation of its currency, inflation, and its decreasing forex reserves, and of course the shaky democracy that, or whatever semblance of democracy that they have, if it can be called one.
All right.
Commenting on the internal matters of another country.
All right. We leave it there. Thank you so much, Amrit.